In this video tutorial, we're going to show you how to import a bridge demo site that was built using the WordPress Bakery page builder. So Bridge comes with many different pre-designed demos that you can import onto your own site and use them as a starting point. In today's tutorial, I will be importing the construction company demo. So I'm going to enter its name in the search box. Here it is. So let's get started. This is the site that I will be working on, and as you can see, I do not have any content on my site. I have only installed and activated the Bridge theme. Before you proceed with demo import, there are three things that you should do. You should install and activate the Bridge Core plugin. You should register your copy of Bridge, and you should also check your server sources to make sure that they meet the minimum requirements. In order to learn how to do those things, please check out our video on how to register the Bridge theme. And these things are very important for you to do because otherwise the demo import might not be successful. So assuming that you have watched the video and performed those three steps, we can proceed with the demo import. There are two basic ways that you can import a demo site. You can import it through the one-click import method, or you can also import it via XML import. In the following section, we're going to take a look at the one-click demo import. So let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. Over here, you will see an overview of all the demos. At the top, there is a filter that you can use to filter the demos by category. You can also search the demos by keyword. So I'm going to type in the name of my demo, and let's click on it. So when you click on your demo, you will see a list of plugins that are required for that demo. For this demo, we can see that it requires the WordPress Bakery Visual Composer and the Contact Form 7 plugins. So let's follow the installation link to install and activate those plugins. Now let's navigate to plugins. In order to free up your server sources, here you will want to deactivate all plugins that are not required for your demo. Do not deactivate Bridge Core. This plugin is necessary for you to have active at all times. So I'm going to go ahead and deactivate Code Instagram and Code News. These plugins are not required for my demo. As for WordPress Bakery, this plugin is required for you to activate after importing demo content. For the demo import itself, it's not necessary for this plugin to be active, and in order to free up your server sources, you can go ahead and deactivate this plugin as well. All right, now let's go back to import. Once again, I'm going to locate my demo, and let's click on it. So we can see now that Contact Form 7 is activated. And as I said, for WordPress Bakery, it's okay to keep this plugin deactivated. So for import type, I'm going to choose all. Import attachments is set to yes. So let's click on import. Depending on your server speed, the demo import process might take anywhere from a few seconds to a couple of minutes. So please be patient. The progress bar has now reached 100%, so demo import has completed. Let's navigate to plugins. At this stage, you can go ahead and activate all the plugins that you had deactivated prior to demo import. You will also want to activate the WordPress Bakery page builder. Now let's view my home page. So we can see that the content has imported. Let's compare this with the original demo site. It seems like the styles on my page are not exactly the same as the demo site. In order for the imported styles to take effect, you will need to save global options. So let's navigate to code options. I'm going to click on save and let's refresh my home page. And now we can see that the imported styles are taking effect and my page looks exactly like the demo site. Now we have several pages here that I've imported with the demo. And in some cases, you might want to set a different page to be your home page. So let's see how that can be done. I'm going to navigate to settings, reading. And over here where it says your home page displays, you can choose any one of the imported pages to be your home page. Now there's one more thing that you should do. Navigate to settings, permalinks, choose post name, and click on Save Changes. We recommend choosing post name because of our custom post types. If you import demo content and you try viewing your pages and you get errors 404, then you should navigate to Settings, Permalinks, choose Post Name, and click on Save. And that should fix the 404 errors. So hopefully your demo has now imported and you can start customizing your site. If the demo import was not fully successful, you can try importing the demo through the XML import method. And in the following section, we're going to talk about XML import. So before you proceed with XML import, we recommend deleting any menus that were previously imported. And the reason for that is because with XML import, your menus will get imported. And in order to avoid having duplicate menu items, it's a good idea to delete any previously imported menus. So let's navigate to Appearance Menus. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and delete my menus. All my menus are cleared, so let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. I'm going to search for my demo by keyword. Here it is. And once again, just like with the one-click demo import, you will want to go ahead and install and activate the required plugins. So let's go ahead and follow the activation links. Let's navigate to plugins. So in order to free up your server sources, you will want to deactivate all plugins that are not required for your demo. Do not deactivate Birch Core. This plugin is necessary. Also, in order to free up your server sources, you can also go ahead and deactivate WPBakery. You can then activate it after finishing the import. If your demo requires Layer Slider or Revolution Slider, you should also go ahead and deactivate these plugins. With XML import, sliders do not get imported, so you will need to import sliders manually after finishing the import. And I will be showing you how to do that at a later stage in this tutorial. So just go ahead and deactivate Slider Revolution or Layer Slider. Now let's navigate to Theme Forest. I'm going to go to my Downloads page. And here next to Bridge, I'm going to click on Download and then All Files and Documentation. Let's open up the downloaded file. Inside, there's a folder called XML Export, so let's click on it. Next, I'm going to click on Demos. And then I'm going to click on the index.html file. Over here, you will find a list of the demo XML files. You can search for your demo by typing Ctrl F and typing in the name of your demo. So here's my construction company demo. You can click on the launch link in order to preview your demo to make sure that this is the one that you want to import. Next, you'll want to click on the download link. Let's open up this downloaded file. Inside, we can see that there is an XML file. So I'm going to extract this file to my desktop. And this is the file that I will want to upload through my WordPress admin. So let's go back to my admin panel. I'm going to click on Tools and then Import. Here under WordPress, I'm going to click on Run Importer, choose File, and I'm going to choose the XML file that I just extracted. Here you'll want to assign your posts to authors, so I'm just going to set admin. And you will want to check this box under Import Attachments, and then click on Submit. Down here, we see a message saying all done, have fun. So this means that the import was successful. If the import hasn't fully completed, you might get an error 404, or you might get a message saying that the file is too large to upload. And if you get one of these error messages, you will simply want to upload the same XML file over and over again until you get this message all done, have fun. So simply navigate to Tools, Import, run the WordPress importer again, upload your XML file, and repeat this process again and again until you get this message saying, all done, have fun. Next, let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. I'm going to locate my demo. Now you will want to import widgets and options. You do not need to import content because that was imported with the XML file. So here I'm going to choose widgets and then click on import. Once the import has completed, refresh the page, find your demo. Now choose options and click on import. So the progress bar has reached 100%, so the options have imported. Let's navigate to plugins now. Now you can go ahead and activate the plugins that you had deactivated prior to demo import. Make sure to activate the WPBakery page builder. Let's view my home page. So it seems like my home page is displaying an archive of my posts. Let's go ahead and set one of the imported pages to be my front page. I'm going to navigate to Settings, Reading. Here where it says your home page displays, I'm going to check this box next to Static Page, and I'm going to choose the imported page called Home. Let's save. I'm going to refresh my home page. And now I have this home page that I want. Once again, in order for the imported styles to take effect, you will want to navigate to Code Options and click on Save. Let's refresh my page. And now my page is looking exactly like the demo site. If your pages are giving you errors 404, you will want to navigate to Settings, Permalinks, choose Post Name, and click on Save Changes. Let's look at my home page again. It appears that the menu is missing. So with XML import, the menus will get imported, but they will not get assigned to menu location. So let's go ahead and fix that. I'm going to navigate to Appearance Menus. I'm going to select the main menu. And down here, I'm going to assign this menu to top navigation and to mobile navigation. And let's save. Let's refresh my home page. And my menu is now here. It appears that some menu items have duplicated. This can happen if you try importing the demo multiple times. It can also happen with XML import. But this is an easy thing to fix. So let's navigate to Plugins, Add New. I'm going to install a plugin to help me delete my menu items more quickly. Here in the search, I'm going to type Quick Remove Menu HP Themes. This is the plugin that I'm going to install and activate. It was developed by HP Themes. All right, now let's navigate to Menus. Now I see these X marks next to my menu items, so I can quickly delete the duplicate ones. Let's save this menu. Let's refresh my home page. And my menu is now fixed. So previously in the video, I mentioned that with XML import, revolution sliders and layer sliders will not import and that you will need to import them manually. So in the following section, we're going to show you how to import sliders. So if you imported a demo that requires slider revolution, you might see a message like this. So in order to import your sliders manually, first of all, you will want to navigate to plugins and make sure that slider revolution is installed and activated. If you do not see slider revolution on this page, you can navigate to appearance, install plugins, and install revolution slider on that link. I'm going to open up this all files and documentation file that I downloaded from ThemeForest earlier in the tutorial. And inside, I'm going to click on the XML export folder and I'm going to click on Rev Slider. Here, I'm going to click on index.html. In here, you will find a list of the slider import files. Once again, you can search for your demo by typing Ctrl F and typing in the name of your demo. So this hosting demo, this is the demo that I have imported. I'm going to click on the download link. Let's open up this file. So inside, you will find a folder with your demo number. And inside that folder, there will be a list of the slider zip files. So I'm going to go ahead and extract this zip file to my desktop. And this is the zipped file that I will want to upload. So let's go back to my WordPress admin panel. I'm going to click on Slider Revolution. I'm going to click on Manual Import. And now I'm going to choose the zip file that I just extracted. Make sure that you're uploading the entire zip file. You do not want to extract the contents of the zip file. So my slider has imported. Let's refresh my home page now. And we can see that the slider is now here. If your slider is not appearing, then you should open up your page. Here you will find the slider revolution shortcode. So edit this shortcode. And here where it says revolution slider, you will want to select your slider. Now there are two different ways of adding a revolution slider to your page. If you open up your page and you do not see the revolution slider shortcode, then scroll down to the bottom of your page. Here under Code General, there's a section called Layer Slider or Code Slider Shortcode. And here you can paste your slider's shortcode. So to find your slider shortcode, navigate to Slider Revolution, click on your slider. On the right, there's a section called Shortcode, so simply copy this shortcode and then paste that shortcode onto your page. And that should fix the missing slider errors. Now we're going to show you how to import layer slider. So I've imported this demo and we can see this message saying that the slider cannot be found. First of all, navigate to plugins and make sure that the layer slider plugin is activated. If you do not see layer slider on this page, you can click on Appearance Install Plugins, and there you will be able to install and activate layer slider. Next, I'm going to open up the all files and documentation file that I downloaded from ThemeForest earlier in the tutorial. I'm going to click on the XML export folder and then on layer slider. And inside, we will see a list of the slider import files. Now, all of these slider files, they end with a number. And this number corresponds to the demo site's URL. So let's view the original demo site. So here it is. And if we look at the URL, we can see that it says bridge 68. Now let's go back to those import files. Over here, there's a zip file that has bridge 68 in the name. So this is the file that I want to import. I'm going to extract this file to my desktop. Now I'm going to go back to my WordPress admin. I'm going to click on Layer Slider. I'm going to click on Import Sliders. And here I'm going to choose the zip file that I just extracted. Make sure that you're uploading the entire zip file. You do not want to extract the contents of the zip file. So it says 2 sliders have been successfully imported. Let's refresh my page. It seems that not much has changed, so let's view this page in the backend. So here we can see that there is a layer slider shortcode. Let's edit this shortcode. And over here, I'm going to choose one of the sliders that I imported and then save. Let's save this page. Let's refresh my page. And we can now see that the slider is here. So there are 2 different ways that you can add a layer slider to your page. If you do not see the layer slider shortcode anywhere, then scroll down. Down under Code General, there's a section called Layer Slider or Code Slider Shortcode. So over here, you can paste your slider shortcode. In order to find the shortcode, you should open up your slider. Down here, there's a field called Use Shortcode, so simply copy this shortcode and replace this shortcode with the one that you copied, and that should fix those missing slider errors. So earlier in the tutorial, we talked about server sources. And if you watched our video on how to register a bridge and prepare for demo import, you'll know that there are some minimum requirements in order for the demo import to run smoothly. Now, in some cases, your hosting provider might not be able to meet the minimum requirements, or you might be running your site on a slower server. And in that case, the demo import might not be successful. So if you've tried the one-click demo import and the XML import methods and the demo did not import, there's one more thing that you can try. You can try importing the demo without attachments. So let's navigate to Bridge Dashboard Import. I'm going to locate my demo. Here, once again, you will want to activate all the required plugins. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's navigate to plugins. And once again, in order to free up your server sources, you will want to deactivate all plugins that are not required for your demo. Do not deactivate Bridge Core. You can also go ahead and deactivate WPBakery Page Builder in order to free up your server sources. I'm also going to deactivate this plugin here because it's not required for my demo. All right, I now have only the required plugins active, so let's go back to import. For import type, I'm going to choose all, and for import attachments, I'm going to set no. And then I'm going to click on import. The progress bar has reached 100%, so the import was successful. Now I'm going to navigate to plugins. Here now you can activate all the plugins that you had deactivated prior to demo import, and make sure to activate the WPBakery plugin. Next, let's navigate to code options. And let's click on save in order to save the imported options. Let's open up a page. I'm going to open the home page. Let's view this page. So we can see that the page layout has imported, only the images are missing. So let's go back to my page in the backend. Here, I can edit the short codes and add my own images in places where they're missing. So using the WordPress Bakery page builder, you can edit the content on the page to add your own images. So this import method is a good choice if you're running your website on a slower server that cannot handle the full demo import. And that brings this video to a wrap. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions regarding demo import, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.